Is it true that Catholics don't pray to Mary, but just pray with Mary? I recently put out a video on how the Bible doesn't encourage us to pray to Mary. And a frequent comment I got from Catholics was, we don't pray to Mary, we just ask her for prayer. In fact, that's what many Catholic apologists will even say.
Never said in any of her official documents that we pray to saints. A lot of people are surprised when they hear that. There isn't any document in the Catholic Church that says that we pray to saints.
In fact, when you read the teachings, the official teachings of the Catholic Church, you don't have phrases like pray to the saints.
Have they not read the Catholic Catechism? The official teaching of the Roman Catholic Church is that they don't just pray with Mary, they pray to her. This is paragraph 2679. It says, Mary is the perfect prayer, a figure of the Church. When we pray to her, we are adhering with her to the plan of the Father, who sends his Son to save all men. When we pray to her, keyword to her. Later on, that same paragraph, it says, for she has become the mother of all the living, we can pray with and to her. So when you have Catholics tell you, we don't pray to Mary, your own Catholic catechism tells you that you do. Think of what the Hail Mary prayer is. Who's it addressed to? It's not addressed to God. It's addressed to Mary, asking her to do something for you, which is what we do in prayer to God. We ask God to do stuff for us, don't we? Instead of going directly to God, you're going to someone else in place of God, and God's offended at that. It's like if a CEO of a company says, I want you, whenever you need anything, come directly to me. Instead of actually going directly to the CEO, you go through his secretary. The CEO will be offended when he said, whenever you have issues, you come directly to me. God says, come to me. We've got Christ as our mediator. We don't need another. Now some will say, but don't you ask your friends or family to pray for you? Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing to do. We are to pray for people. But notice, when I ask a friend or family member to pray for me, it's because I can actually call them up on the phone or speak to them face to face. I'm not praying to them. I can't be in my room here and I pray to a friend who's living across the world. No, I'd have to communicate with them somehow. To pray to my friend from my room would be wrong. But yet to call my friend up on the phone would be appropriate. And so it's very different to ask a friend who's alive for them to pray for you compared to someone who's not physically in front of you, who you can't call up on the phone. And since you can't call Mary up on the phone, you're having to pray to her, something God doesn't want you to do. And the Bible warns us against praying to those who have died. Even though, yes, Mary is alive in heaven, she's still in the category of being dead. She's in the category of being dead in that she doesn't yet have her glorified body yet. That happens at the second coming of Jesus Christ.